Hey everybody, my name is Matt and welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, I'm going to show you guys 3 more NFTs I think you guys might like. If you guys are new, drop a like, subscribe, and let's get right into it. Now, this first project that I wanted to show you guys is something called Hoodles. Now, what I love about this project is they are actually trying to sort of merge the Doodles style with a completely different theme that, to be honest with you, I think is very unique. So when we take a look at what these guys have in store, they say, where the hood, where the hood, where the Hoodles at? 3,333 collectible Hoodles randomly generated on the Ethereum blockchain are ready to take over the meta streets. Hoodles is a derivative project inspired and created by adding hood to the Doodle style. And I love when derivative projects actually admit they're a derivative project. There's nothing wrong with it, and again, I always hate when projects just blindly copy and paste. So these guys took a project like Doodles that is very popular, very sought after, said, hey, let's add our own twist, let's add our unique style to this, and they look to be doing it very successfully. So they say not only do we plan to add value to the Doodle community, they are trying to complement that community, they also want the chance to those late to the Doodle party to have some wins of their own, because let's be honest, Doodles are not all that affordable. So they give some lore about when a Doodle turns bad, how it all happened. They talk a little bit about the Rainbow Vomit guy, a staple of the community. All that, very cool, a little bit of lore there. Now, in terms of their roadmap here, you guys can see this is what they have in store. So once they've sold 25%, they're going to be giving away 5 prizes of a quarter Ethereum paid to lucky Hoodle owners. Each Hoodle owned counts as 1 entry, and the trailer and theme song will be created and released, which is awesome. Then at 50% sold, 5 Hoodles will be raffled to early adopters and exclusive merch. Then at 75%, the Hoodles DAO launches with 5 Ethereum transferred to their DAO, which is awesome. That definitely is a nice supply of money to start working with. Then at 100%, we get 10 Ethereum transferred to the DAO, and the first community vote will be held on the initial investment to be made with the DAO's assets. And then phase 2 starts. Your Hoodle will serve as a mint pass for the next project. So much more going on with these guys that I absolutely love. And when I was speaking with them on Twitter about this, what I thought was nice is that they do an Ask Me Anything over on their Twitter Spaces every Thursday at 8 p.m. So these guys definitely are in the interest of being transparent, and that is ultimately why I agreed to work with these guys on this video today. So like I tell you guys, I always disclose whether or not a project is a sponsor, and the only reason why I accepted Hoodles as a sponsor is because I genuinely liked their project. I tell you guys that all the time. I will never accept a sponsor if I don't genuinely like the project, and I really do like what these guys are cooking up here. So as you guys can see, for the remainder of the site, got a few members here of the team, and of course the FAQ, where can I view my Hoodles, where can I see it, how can I mint, all that information here is available at the bottom. Overall, awesome stuff. Definitely looking to seeing what these guys put out. Now, before we go any further, everybody, if you guys are enjoying, make sure to check out my Patreon, link down below in the description, so you guys can see exactly what NFTs I am buying and selling and when, as well as getting access to my exclusive NFT watch list, private chats in Discord, and so much more. To be honest with you guys, there is so much value over there. I think it's a steal for only $10 a month. Link down below. Now, before I say anything else, Hoodles were actually nice enough to give me some whitelist spots to hand out to you guys. So if you guys would like to potentially get some Hoodles whitelist spots, make sure to check out my Patreon down below. Now, the next project here is something called Dape. Now, I really don't know much about this, to be honest with you, but it looks as if these guys have sort of captivated these sort of like hype beast culture mixed with some Japanese looking lettering and styling. And what I like about this project is really they have, once again, an insane community here on Twitter. And there are very few projects like this that have this level of community that when you see them, you go, man, these guys are going to be successful. They're going to be probably worth an awful lot on secondary market. And this is just one example. Very cool animation, quite the nice set of detail on these designs and whatnot. So definitely does look as if that is going well. And of course, they also do have, a ton of people in their Discord. This is just a screenshot on their Twitter. They have a ton of people on their Discord, and same thing. These guys are constantly marketing, look to be growing extremely rapidly. And again, this is definitely something that I'll be looking at in the future. I don't think they have a website yet, but I definitely definitely will be looking at this very, very closely, as I would say this is probably one of those very, very high sought after projects that if you get on the whitelist, you're probably going to be guaranteed to make some money. And the final project here is something called Lofts Business Club. This is the only Solana project here that I have on the video, but these guys are minting on the 19th, and what I like about them is there is a supply of 5,555, and take a look. This reminds me an awful lot of the Lux real estate metaverse token out there. That's basically like a token of entry to their metaverse game, and it looks as if Lofts actually have something done. So they seem to be providing updates frequently on their YouTube, very professional, and of course they do have some gameplay. And hey, this looks pretty nice. It reminds me a lot of, say, like a 3D Minecraft kind of thing. Definitely does look to be already established. It looks like these guys already have some skin in the game, like they've already actually done something. And I'll probably mention these guys a little bit more in a future video, because I do like keeping track of all these metaverse, access card kind of things here. But I do believe this will mint out. I do believe this will be worth more on secondary than it is worth at mint. And ultimately, that's what I'm looking for these days, as, a mint is not always guaranteed money. I think people get that kind of mixed up. A mint isn't always guaranteed money, especially nowadays. So when I see a project like this, I very well could see this going for 5 SOL minimum after a certain point, after, we get the level of credibility and they start sharing clips and whatnot after their launch. This definitely does seem to be a feasible competitor to Enviro, to Lux, to all the other, metaverse options out there that, really, to me at least, seem, very limited in terms of options. There are really 3 to 4 actually good metaverse ones. You have Portals, the Suites, Lux, Enviro, and I think this would be number 5 that I think are very good. You could always swap one of those around if you have something else, but there's really around 5 Solana metaverse things like this that actually feel really, really good. So again, this is just an option that I think you might want to look at, if you are interested in, finding out some of these metaverse projects. We could see on their website here, become a Loft owner. So your piece of the metaverse using the Unity game engine and the Blender 3D computer graphics software, the Lofts Business Club delivers high quality apartments that are fully interactive. And this gameplay looks nice. It's very cool that they are already showing us something, giving us a little bit of information that we could use to base our opinions on. Our lofts are fully customizable. You change the furniture, move it around, and showcase it to your friends and the community. Now, I wonder how it will work with actually letting people into your loft. Is it going to be interactive like that? If so, I definitely could see that being a winner. You can collect the TLBC token by playing, so some level of passive income. It looks like organize events, invite friends to spend some time relaxing in your loft, so that does look to answer my question, which is very cool. Play in VR and so much more. So overall, again, I really, really do like what these guys have going, and I really do see this perhaps being successful in the future. So with that being said, folks, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Matt. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos come out every single day. Again, make sure to check out the Patreon down below in the description. With that being said, folks, my name is Matt. See you guys on the next one. Peace.